Welcome to Yoga for You. With your host, Anna Del Rosal, certified yoga teacher. Yoga is not a substitute for medical attention, examination, diagnosis, or treatment. Please check with your doctor before beginning any exercise regimen, especially if you recently had surgery, are pregnant, or postnatal. If at any moment something doesn't feel right, please stop. It's important to listen to your body. I will provide detailed instruction as you move in and out of poses to ensure your safety. If you have any questions, contact your local yoga teacher or studio. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day. Welcome to Yoga for You with Anna. So the focus of this week is going to be a little bit more on strengthening the glutes, and specifically those lower glutes. We're coming into winter, ski season, snowboard season, so it's really important just to get those muscles a little bit more engaged to help protect all the hips, the entire hip group, so we're not using the hamstrings or the back a little bit more than necessary. So to begin, come to lay down on your backs with your knees bent. And just take 3 breaths here. So feet are hip width apart, so you shouldn't be seeing your feet outside your hips here. Knees in line with the hips. And just take a couple breaths just letting your back settle in. Really pressing, connecting to the feet to the mat here. So you're pressing down through your entire foot. Just take one more breath. And notice as you would press into your feet, so you're starting to feel that whole back line of your body engage. So to begin, all you're going to do is press into your feet, lift your hips a little bit. So you're only coming up enough to slide your hand underneath your bottom and just scoop your tailbone up a little bit. So you have this pelvic tilt going on, and you're going to start to feel your lower glutes engage. Make sure the knees aren't splaying out to the sides, but they're staying in line with the hips. And just a couple more breaths here. So I want you to start to feel that lower glute, which is just above the hamstrings. 2 more breaths. And then slowly lower. Good. Take a breath here. And again, press through your feet. Scoop the tailbone a little bit, float up, just enough to slide your hands through. And then press down through your arms. So once you start feeling that engagement of the lower of your lower glutes, float up, come up a little higher, so the movement's coming from your bottom and not your back. Lengthen the tailbone. Press through your feet. And again, the knees are in line with the hips. They're not opening wide. And you're staying connected to your entire foot. One more breath here. And then roll down. Maybe arch the back when you get there. And then release. Okay, last one here. Press through your feet. Lift the hips. Scoop the tailbone a little bit. Again, first just slide the hips up, lift the hips a little bit so you begin to feel the glutes engage. Keep pressing through your feet, hugging the knees towards midline as you lift. Breathe here. Press through the outer shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. Take 1 more breath. And then roll down. Nice job. Hug your knees into your chest. And from here, you're going to roll either forward or backwards or side to side, but come onto your hands and knees, however you want to get there. So just do 2 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift your head, your tailbone. Exhale, push the floor away, round, scoop your tailbone under, and then inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, scoop and round. Good. Come onto neutral spine here. So press the floor away. Your hands are shoulder width apart. They're not narrower. They're right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Shoulder side down the back. Hug the belly in and lengthen your tailbone slightly here. So take that right leg out. Keep that tailbone lengthening and then float that right leg up. So I don't want you to lift the leg higher than the hip here because now you're using your back to lift the leg, but keep that hip level, toes facing down. So if you were to look back, you should be able to see your right toes. Lift the leg from the inner thigh. And then maybe if you want, take that left arm up. Keep hugging the belly in. Lengthen the tailbone. Good, one more breath. And then lower the knee, the hand. Good, one round cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round. And then come into neutral again. Press the floor away, hug the belly in. Lengthen the tailbone. So there's a slight scoop in your belly already. Take that left leg up. And again, you're just floating it up a couple of inches. Lifting from the inner thigh. So if you gaze behind you, you should see your toes. Hug the belly in. If you want, take that right arm out, opposite hand. Hug the outer hips in. Reach the fingertips away from the heel. So we're really, again, focusing on this lower glute area. One more breath. And then lower. Good, hands down. Lift your hips, downward dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale fully, soften your shoulders. Good, take another breath here. And then look forward, walk your hands forward. And just hang over your legs. Just a simple stretch for that entire back body. You can hold onto your ankles if you like. You can nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And then just settle. Good, one more breath. Good. Release your head, bend your knees, roll on up. To stand. Okay, take a moment here. Slide the shoulders down your back, hug the belly in. Okay, take a full breath. Okay, and then we're going to come into chair. So bend your knees, take your arms up. Feet are hip width apart. You can be hip width apart just for more stability here. Inhale here, lift the arms, the chest. Exhale, you're going to come forward 45 degrees, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift. And you have the beauty of looking at your feet, so make sure you're pressing through your foot entirely. Lift back up. So we're just going to keep moving. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift. 5 more. Exhale. So again, you're going to start to feel your lower glutes engage. Your quads are probably burning, but we're focusing more again on your tush and strengthening that area. So it's not only your quads that are doing your work, but the back. Good, 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Good, twice more. Inhale and exhale. Good, last one. Inhale, exhale. Come here and hold. Sweep the arms back. Hug the belly in. Weight in the heels. Maybe you sink a little lower. Find that smile on your face. So even amidst a challenge, you can find some pleasure. And then inhale, come all the way up to stand. Take your arms up. Gentle back bend, or the arms overhead or to your back. Just open up the front body there. And then come up. Relax your shoulders. So we're going to do that same movement, that coming forward and backward, but in high lunge. So right foot forward, please. Left leg back in high lunge. So bending this front knee, take that left leg back. Firm up that left leg using the hamstring, the glute. So you're not halfway here, but it's nice and strong. Your right hip moves back in space, left hip moves forward. So your pelvis is in alignment. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, pause. Again, inhale. And then your exhale, come forward. Inhale, sweep it up. So we're going to go for 7, and I'll keep count this time. Inhale. So you're not resting your chest on your thigh, but it's about 45 degrees away. Or you can think of one straight line from the heel to the crown of your head. So 3 more here. Keep pressing into that right heel. You're probably feeling that right glute at this time. Good. Last one. Come forward. Interlace your hands and hold. Firm up that left hamstring. Press into the right heel. Feel as if your femur bones are moving in opposite directions. So thigh bones moving in opposite directions. Right one moves forward, left one moves back. Good, one more breath. And then inhale, come up, step your left foot forward. Okay, I'm gonna face you. We're gonna stretch out this right hip. So bend your knees, come into chair. Take your right ankle, I'm probably opposite you, right ankle to that left thigh. Feel free to hold on to a chair at home if you need to. Hands to prayer if you have the balance. Flex this foot to help protect the knee. You can stay upright if you have, see, even I don't always have the strength, or I lose my balance. You can hinge forward, bring those forearms to your shin if that's available to you, or even to the floor. Good, take another breath. Press through your standing leg, come all the way up. And release, good. Take a full breath. Good news, second side. Left foot forward, right leg back. So firm up your right hamstring, feel that femur bone moving back, left hamstring or left femur bone moves forward. Left hip moves forward, right hip moves back in space. Arms up, take a full breath. Exhale fully. Good, inhale here. 7 of these. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, sweep it up. And this is something you don't want to rush through because you really want to get into these smaller, deeper muscles. Oftentimes when we move really quickly, we just are moving the bigger primary muscles, large movers. So just take your time with this. You only have 3 more. Exhale forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Good, 2. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Last one, come forward and hold. Interlace your hands, maybe bring that opposite thumb on top. So now check in, is that right femur bone moving back, left femur bone moving forward, hugging the belly in. Good, 2 more breaths. Inhale, come up. Step your right foot forward. And then let's come into that pigeon chair. So bend your knees, come into chair. Left leg. So this is my left leg. You might be on the opposite. Look opposite me. Ankle to your thigh, hands to prayer. Again, if you have the wall, your couch close by, feel free to use that if you need to help you keep your balance. You can stay upright or hinge forward. Hug the belly in. So you're stretching open this right glute, the one that we've been working, and left glute. And then inhale, come all the way up. And release. Take a full breath. Okay, so one more little sequence here. Right leg forward. Arms up, left leg back. Hug the belly in. So this time we're going to add taps in. So as you hinge forward, you're going to tap your left foot forward. We're only going to do 5. And then you inhale, sweep it back. So you exhale, come forward. Inhale, take it back. If you feel like you have the strength and you want to hover the foot, feel free. Just 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. So this time we're going to change it up. You're going to draw the knee into your chest, into your knee, and then come up to stand, knee into your chest. Hug the belly in. Hug that right femur bone in. Maybe take the arms up. Gaze at a spot that doesn't move. Soften your shoulders. Good, 1 more breath. And then lower that left leg, lower your arms. Good job. Next side, last side. So, right leg back, Arms up, bend that left knee, hug the belly in. Inhale here. Exhale, tap it forward. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale and inhale. So you have the option to hover the foot as you step it forward or keep tapping. Just 2 more. Okay, last one. Come in. You can stay here, or you can begin to lift, straighten that left leg. Draw the right knee into your chest, arms up if you like. Gaze at a spot that doesn't move. Hug your belly in. Good, one more breath. And then slowly lower. Good, let's come back to downward dog. So release your hands down, step back, fold over your legs, soften your shoulders here, and just sway your hips side to side. Hugging the belly in. So we did a lot for those glutes in a short amount of time. And just being aware that it doesn't take a lot. You don't need to spend a lot of time to try to strengthen a muscle. And then find stillness. One more breath. And then bend your knees, come to sit, please. And soles of your feet together. Just one more pose here. So you can bring your hands behind you and just sort of wiggle side to side. And as you wiggle, maybe you're moving a little closer. Your pelvis is moving closer to your heels. And then find where you want to rest. You can keep your hands behind you if that's enough. You can hold on to the shins, or hold on to your feet and lift. Last option is to fold over. Good. Take another breath. And then inhale, slowly come up. Draw your legs together. And just take a moment, lay down on your backs. We'll do a short Shavasana here. So lay down, you can hug the knees in if you need to, or just take the legs straight out. Palms face up, soften the shoulders. And just take a full deep breath in. Exhaling it fully. And just relax here. And just, if you feel like you want to stay longer, feel free, even if it's a minute or 2. Otherwise, when you're ready, just deepen your breath. Move your fingers, your toes, arms overhead, and knees into your chest. And either just roll to one side and come up to sit, please. To any comfortable seat here. Close your eyes, hands to prayer, please. And just take a moment. Think of one thing that you're grateful for today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.